Right now at noon, historic tornado in Wisconsin, leaving a path of destruction across several counties. We're live with team coverage and a look at the damage. Plus, President Biden defending his memory, how a report on his handling of classified documents hit a touchy subject. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Josh Breiter. We begin this afternoon with the latest on tornado damage across southern Wisconsin. This twister, Wisconsin's first in the month of February. It initially touched down in Albany, leaving a trail of destruction behind from Greene to Rock and Jefferson counties. With daylight now, authorities are out getting a better idea of the damage. We have team coverage on this historic storm. We start in Evansville, where Catherine Merck is live. Catherine, what are you seeing there?
Hi, Josh. Right now, I'm in a spread out farming community off of Highway 14 in Evansville. And even hours after last night's storm, there's still a lot of wind here, which makes it almost hard to believe the wind that could have caused some of the damage that we're looking at today. Now, this is a family business that had a lot of farming units here. This is a tractor entirely here, flipped over, and that's incredibly hard to believe. Think about the weight of this vehicle and what would have caused that to flip over. And here, an antique car also entirely flipped over, trees destroyed surrounding the area. And these are dozens of vehicles we're seeing, some even going feet across into some of the fields nearby. And throughout the area, too, there's tons of scattered debris, pieces of wood, glass throughout the area. This is for houses further down here as well. One here, the roof entirely off of it. You can see just so much damage here. Power lines down, and this is the case, like I was saying, throughout the area. Take a look at some of the video that we were seeing. It's just utter destruction. Families I'm speaking to luckily say that no one was injured and that they were able to be safe throughout all of this process. But today they're, contacting their insurance companies, trying to figure out what's best moving forward. We're going to be continuing to give you live updates here throughout the rest of the day here on News 3 Now at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. Make sure to stay with us for the latest updates. Reporting live in Evansville, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Incredible visuals there, Catherine. Thank you. News 3 Now first spoke with a man whose home was hit by the storm while he and his family were inside. Here's what he witnessed.
Everything just kind of caved in and sucked in and exploded. So it was pretty bizarre. I mean, to be honest with you, I was afraid for my life, so.
Officials in Rock County say the damage from the storm is widespread, from trailers getting overturned by the wind to sheet metal getting ripped off the sides of homes and buildings. One family stuck in the tornado's path describes how it came out of nowhere.
Tried to make it downstairs, got my mom downstairs and took her down and got my dad close, and then the tornado hit and everything exploded. So the windows blew out, the downstairs, it was rumbling like a train. Like it sounded just like a train. So it's honestly just like a train. I mean, it was this low pitch scream.
Right now, Rock County authorities say Highway 14 is back open after cleared down power lines and debris. However, several side roads are still closed and people are being asked to avoid them. The Greene County Sheriff's Department is also giving their damage report. They say 5 homes were damaged, along with 2 mobile homes and several other buildings. So far, no injuries have been reported. Deputies are asking folks to reach out to the emergency management crews at the number on your screen if you need help today. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast now. Amazingly, Kelly, I cannot believe there were no serious injuries with this.
Yeah, especially hopefully these folks obviously took cover in advance of that storm. The thing with tornadoes, though, is the damage path is very narrow, but obviously very destructive. And this was south of Madison, about 30 miles near Albany is when it was first indicated on a video that was detected here at 5:37. So it was still light out, so we were able to see it. And then obviously that system moved on to the north and east toward Evansville and possibly beyond that. We'll take a look at that coming up. This is the first February tornado ever being reported in Wisconsin. This was near Albany yesterday, and this goes back to 1844. So I know there's a lot of speculation as to whether or not people saw tornadoes back in the 1800s, but needless to say, that was the first one of the month of February. Right now, we just have a generally overcast sky. It is breezy out here. We do have right on the edge of the clouds. We've got some sunshine down toward Janesville, toward the Illinois border, and mostly cloudy skies in Madison. We'll be kind of in and out of some of these clouds for the afternoon hours. It's going to be breezy, not as mild this afternoon as what we had yesterday. Of course, yesterday we got up to 55, which was a record for the date. It's going to be dry, a bit colder going into the weekend. A little bit more seasonable next week and fairly quiet other than some snow flurries expected by Thursday. All right, 39 in Madison right now, 41 in Middleton, 42 in Verona, 41 down to the south now in Stoughton. The winds are out of the west and southwest as high as 22 miles per hour right now in Monroe, 60-mile-per-hour winds in Janesville. It's going to be a breezy afternoon, sustained winds of 10 to 20, some gusts to 25, even 30 miles per hour. These winds will come down as we get toward the evening hours, less than 10 miles per hour. So we're going to be right on the edge of these clouds throughout the day. Temperatures still in the mid-40s today, but we'll be turning colder as we go through the weekend. 40 right now at the airport. We are expecting mid-40s today with a variably cloudy sky. More on this tornado, and there's a little bit more damage reports coming in. This is in parts of Greene County. We'll show you that. See whether or not that was a tornado. We'll have more coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, thank you. The power is back on for most people impacted by last night's severe storms. According to the Alliant Energy outage map, there are now 0 power outages in Rock, Jefferson, and Lafayette counties. Dane and Greene counties have just a few outages remaining. Remember, News 3 Now is always the first to warn you when severe weather happens. Our team will always let you know when it's time to get somewhere safe. Be sure to download the free First Warn weather and traffic app today. President Biden is set to meet this afternoon with Germany's chancellor after giving a fierce defense of his mental capability. This after the special counsel looking into Biden's handling of classified materials released his report. They declined to bring criminal charges against him, but depicted the president's memory as hazy and poor. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
My memory is fine.
In an unexpected news conference, a defiant President Biden refuted some of the findings of the special counsel investigating his handling of classified documents. Special counsel Robert Hur in his report noted memory lapses and said Mr. Biden could not recall the exact timeline of his vice presidency or when his son Beau died.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business.
The report also concluded Biden's actions posed serious risks to national security, given the sensitive material found in his Delaware home and at a Washington, D.C. office that Biden used after his time as vice president. But the Department of Justice declined to bring criminal charges, saying the evidence does not establish Mr. Biden's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
I did not break the law.
The report also noted Mr. Biden would likely present himself to a jury as he did during our interview with him as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. News the DOJ is not pursuing charges is welcome here at the White House, but the president and his re-election campaign face damage control over the report's renewed focus on the 81-year-old's memory.
It's unnerving that the world can see this. You know, and if that's their impression, then that's not good for America.
The White House counsel's office has asked the special counsel to revise the language in the report, calling the characterizations of President Biden's memory prejudicial and inflammatory. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
Still ahead for us on this Friday afternoon, why rappers Snoop Dogg and Master P are suing Walmart and Post Cereal. Plus, the FCC announcing a major crackdown on robocalls using voices generated by artificial intelligence.
Don't delay. The Brothers Maine President's Day sale is happening now. Save store-wide on top brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana. We have the area's largest selection and lowest prices guaranteed. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
Spectrum Internet delivers with fast and reliable speeds nationwide. So there's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Now get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and a Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Visit Spectrum.com or call 844-242-1479. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security and privacy for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 with advanced Wi-Fi and one line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited free for 12 months. Start saving today. Go to Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, call 844-242-1479, or scan to call now.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it for only $14.95 this Valentine's Day. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
The FCC announced a major crackdown on robocalls that use voices generated by artificial intelligence. Scammers can now be hit with fines topping $23,000 for calls that use voice cloning tools to defraud people or manipulate voters. This comes as officials in New Hampshire investigate a series of robocalls that mimicked President Biden's voice to discourage people from voting in last month's primary election. Rappers Snoop Dogg and Master P are suing Walmart and Post Consumer Brands, accusing them of making their cereal brand unaffordable by pricing it at $10 a box and also keeping it in stockrooms. Post responded in a statement saying it had been excited by the partnership and that the company is equally disappointed that consumer demand did not meet expectations. Walmart added that many factors affect the sales of any given product. And the Super Bowl is projected to generate $500 million for the Las Vegas economy this week. But the NFL Legacy Program also partnered with the Las Vegas Super Bowl 58 Host Committee to hand out more than $3 million to 88 local nonprofit organizations, including the YMCA. The Super Bowl airs this Sunday on CBS. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Courtney Keeley.
At the noon hour, here's the latest stock report. The Dow down 81 points, NASDAQ up 181, and the S&P 500 up 18. Our call for action volunteers are in the building right now, taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Well, up next, Pam is watching today's egg prices and more live team coverage of last night's historic tornado in southern Wisconsin. Then later on Live at 4, we're looking ahead to spring with the inside scoop of what's happening at the Garden and Landscape Expo.
Flex Steel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our Flex Steel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture, ETC.
A lot of broken springs in the wintertime. Cold weather doesn't help anything. At Precision, we're going to do everything we can to fix your door the same day.
The best service, the best warranties, and we're always here for you.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Every spring, the love of my life came here to paint. Cress helped us make sure she's never forgotten.
We are our crests. We truly believe your memories matter.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, iCare's dual eligible special needs plans help you get both care and coverage. Benefits include $1,800 per year to pay for eligible groceries and over-the-counter items. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Receive a $4,000 a year dental allowance and pay nothing for covered prescriptions all year long, even the brand name ones. Call us today and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Nominate the Best of Madison online today, including Beef Butter Barbecue for Best Barbecue, Best Catering. Cast a nomination for Beef Butter Barbecue and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture, ETC.
Get in the game with the Jennifer Hudson Show, because we're sending someone to the Super Bowl. Plus, be the party MVP with these snacks. And Babyface is back again.
We got babies off of your songs and everything else.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
A candid conversation with Wisconsin football coach Luke Fickell, talking football and family.
And we'll meet the coach's wife, Amy, who talks about her role in Wisconsin football's first family.
He's not in charge when he's home.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Pam, it's so heartbreaking to see the visuals from some of those farms damaged by that weather last night.
Yeah, and I was getting emails and text messages from a lot of folks that said we aren't going to know what's going on until the morning. I was trying to find out if there was, any loss of livestock, stuff like that last night. So, yeah, the good news is that at least the weather is staying friendly today so that we can continue that cleanup. The weather is not going to impact anything for the weekend as far as celebrations are concerned. Wisconsin's got a celebration right here.
We've gathered rising star chefs from across the country here to Wisconsin. I need dairy. Wisconsin! There's something Wisconsinites can't live without.
There you go. Top Chef on the Bravo Network is going to kick off its premiere season on the 20th of March, and it's all about Wisconsin. They've got chefs from across the United States that competed in Milwaukee, in Madison, up in Door County. Of course, they incorporated a lot of dairy in their challenges, and they also got them involved in trying to find new and creative recipes for Wisconsin cranberries, as well as Wisconsin's Door County cherries. The premiere of Top Chef Wisconsin coming to the Bravo Network beginning on March 20th. Excellent opportunity to highlight everything we love in Wisconsin. We'll wait and see. Another thing to remind yourself about Super Bowl weekend. Today is National Pizza Day. Always like to remind people that a lot of the pizzas that we're going to be enjoying, not just today, but Super Bowl Sunday, have Wisconsin cheese on the top. That's something we're hoping for anyhow. Another element of the Super Bowl Sunday entertaining is chicken wings. A couple years back we were talking about potential shortage. Well, the industry is prepared. That's according to the National Chicken Council anyhow. They expect that Americans are going to devour about 1.45 billion wings while they're watching the game on Sunday. Maybe a pregame treat, maybe the entree for the game. 45 billion wings is enough for every man, woman, and child in the United States to eat 4 wings each. There's the kind of stuff that Yonk brings to you on the noon show. All right, let's talk about what's going on in the dairy complex today. Kind of a mixed bag to wrap up the week. Barrel cheese on a Friday up a penny at 157 3/4. 40-pound block cheese down 3 1/4 at 157. The AA butter today dropped another 5.5 cents. Closed the week at $2.69 a pound. So there you go, Josh. Something to look forward to on the tube outside of Super Bowl Sunday. See how those chefs warm up to Wisconsin's culinary options for them later in the month of March.
Yeah, putting Wisconsin on the map once again. All right, Pam, here's the question. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Oh, pepperoni sausage.
Ooh, I'm
gobs
with you
and
there.
Gobs of cheese.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. Although as you can probably imagine, I'm not a real picky person. Pizza is pizza. I'll pick off what I don't like.
It really is. It really is. All right, Pam, have a good weekend.
See you later, Josh.
Continuing coverage now as Rock County authorities are surveying the damage from last night's historic tornado in Wisconsin. Our Catherine Merck is live in Evansville, one of the area's hardest hit. Catherine, what's the latest there?
Hi, Josh. Right now, I'm in a farming community that's off of Highway 14 here in Evansville. And I spoke with a family that owns this property here that had a lot of farming equipment. And as they were cleaning up some of the damage, they don't even know what some of these items and where they came from. Right behind me here, a mattress. And when I was talking to one of the folks that owns this property, they said they didn't even know where that came from. But they do know where a lot of these larger items came from. Take a look here. These are huge trucks. A barn that covered this place, and the metal that surrounded it has fallen onto it. And this metal looks like paper, Josh, by how much it's just crumbled. These sizable, massive trucks, some flipped over entirely here. You can see there on its side. And think about how much wind it would take to tip something like that over. They had a lot of antique cars and other vehicles here, too. There's one of them flipped over. And some of them are spread pretty far here, feet away. So you just got to think about the immense storm that came through here and what kind of damage it caused. And it's unbelievable to see some of this here. We're going to continue to follow these families here that are picking up the pieces of their businesses and homes. Make sure to stick with us throughout the rest of the day. Reporting live in Evansville, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Team coverage continues now with meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio. Kelly?
Yeah, Josh, looking at that video that Catherine's sending in, and I'm not on the site, and we've got the National Weather Service that'll be out there surveying this damage, but just looking at the, the big heavy machinery flipped over on its side, it's got to be at least a strong EF2 or EF3 tornado. We'll have to be watching that. But this was from last night. Juliana sent this in this morning to me as she captured this just north of Magnolia. So this was that tornado just south of Evansville that did create all that damage. And you can just see how that from that rotating wall cloud, that extension of the tornado down to the ground. So the first tornado in February ever being reported in the month of February here in Wisconsin. So that goes by the record books. And you can see, we get tornadoes in January, not many, but we've had 3. This goes back to 1844. So you're talking about well over 150 years ago. Otherwise, you can see the most tornadic months are May, June, and July. And even in August, you can get quite a few tornadoes as well. All right, so we did have the tornado that was reported there in Albany. Developed about 5:37 yesterday as we headed toward the dinner hour. That was the confirmed tornado. We had video sightings of that with that as it moved through the Albany, or just north of Albany. Then we had more damage being reported near Evansville, east of Evansville, when we had some tree limbs down. They still will be investigating this, whether or not this is that complete path of the tornado. Of course, tornadoes can lift up and then come down again, but we did have the damage there. And also, I'm a little bit concerned about this damage that's been reported east of Monroe. Here, we did have some video reported near Broadhead that you can see this funnel cloud. Not exactly sure where this is in Broadhead. It looks like a very rural area, but you can see at least a funnel cloud coming down. Whether or not it hit the ground or not remains to be seen, but you can see that, especially once the lightning strikes there. Well, that system's on to the east. We've got some cooler air working in. That'll be with us this weekend. We're going to get back to more typical weather going through the weekend. Right now, it is fairly breezy out here. It's going to be relatively mild. Temperatures in the 40s. Looks like it'll be dry most of next week, except for some snow flurries coming our way by Thursday. Otherwise, upper 30s to around 40. Until that shot for some flurries comes in Thursday, that'll bring in a more important shot of some colder air working in by Friday in the upcoming, the following weekend. Right now, we just have cloudy skies here in Madison. 44 degrees expected today. The average 29. Sun not setting now until 5:20. All right, we're kind of right on the edge of the clouds. A little bit more sun as you get down toward Janesville and Monroe. May see a little bit of sun, but I'd count on more clouds than anything. But we should actually clear out a little bit later on tonight. So low pressure up toward north is bringing some of that colder air down into the upper Mississippi Valley, the Great Lakes states, but the bulk of the Arctic air is going to stay well up to the north, and this is a quiet weather pattern, generally a west to east flow, and that means some quiet weather across much of the upper Midwest. Right now it's 40 in Madison, it's 46 already in Janesville, 40 in the Dells, across Dane County. We've got 41 in Sauk City, 42 in Cross Plains, 43 right now in Cottage Grove. So we should rise a couple more degrees up to about 44 this afternoon with a mostly cloudy sky. A little bit more sunshine expected tomorrow and Sunday. Still running above average, but cooler than it's been. And unusually quiet weather as we head through the middle of February. Just a chance of some snow flurries on Thursday. Temperatures a little closer to average by Friday and the following weekend.
All right, Kelly, thank you. News for Now at noon continues next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
News 3 Now and Vortex presents Spirit of Service, honoring those who've made a real difference in our community.
Do you know a veteran whose actions have been a positive force in the area? If so, nominate them for the Spirit of Service Award.
Log on to channel3000.com, nominate a veteran, and tell us why they're a pillar in our community. A winner will be selected on March 11th.
Help us celebrate our hometown heroes.
The Spirit of Service Award, presented by Vortex.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you. With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Score great savings on flooring from Menards. Get the floor of your dreams with our huge selection of Shaw flooring. Latitude Luxury Vinyl Plank is the perfect choice for your home. It's durable, waterproof, and easy to install. Now just $339 per square foot. Finish your shower remodel with Max. Max has more than 1,000 shower doors, bathtubs, and showers to add luxury and style to your life. Get this Hannah Corner Shower Kit for $1399.99.
Save big money at Menards.
Steinhaffel's President's Day mattress sale is the best time to save big on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress. Save up to $300 and pay only $46 per month for a queen Tempur-Pedic mattress. Plus, save $200 more when you upgrade to an adjustable base set. Tempur-Pedics are designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by supporting the body as no other mattress can. The President's Day mattress sale, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
News 3 Now is still accepting nominations for the Spirit of Service Award. We are partnering with Vortex to raise awareness about veterans doing good in our community. Help us honor one with a $5,000 prize. Just head to this story on channel3000.com. Tell us in 1,000 words or less why the veteran you're nominating should win. I'll announce the winner next month right here on News 3 Now this morning. And now here's Kelly Slifka with a final check of your first warned weather.
Yeah, behind our system yesterday, we've got some winds that are continuing out of the west. We've got more cloud cover in Madison as you get down toward the Illinois border. A little bit of sunshine. We'll be flirting with that throughout the afternoon. Eventually, we will clear out. Still expecting mid-40s today before cooling off to the 30s as we will turn partly cloudy overnight tonight. Tomorrow up to 38, so a little bit more typical of February. 38 on Sunday as well. A very quiet weather pattern setting up. Temperatures near 40 on Tuesday. Really our only opportunity for any kind of precipitation are some snow flurries. That's with a clipper that will bring us a little bit cooler weather by Friday and going into the next weekend with low 30s.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Thanks for joining us. More live team coverage of last night's tornado at 4, 5, and 6.